Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, November 24th. It is Thanksgiving this week here in the United States. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Got my mom up here visiting. She came in on Sunday. So we've been having a good time. And she'll be here through the new year. So it's going to be lots of fun. So a few things that I've been doing. Here's that bag that I got. And I made this little emblem. There was something on the bag when I bought it, and they had not super glue. I'm thinking it was more like hot glue or industrial hot glue. It's something weird. It took me a little while to get rid of it, but when I did, it still left a faint yuck kind of thing. So I used a piece of canvas that had sticky back, and of course the sticky's not quite enough, so I used A6000 to get that on there. So just a little bit of decoration there so that, you know, it's my bag. And this is my Vegas bag. So here's my Vegas book, which is actually in there backwards. Oh no, it's right. This is what I have so far for my cover. I don't want to do a lot of 3D type stuff because I might knock it off. But this part here is like the foam puffed up stickers. This I used a stencil with some of the metallic Deco Arts paint, same with this in here. It was a 15 and I changed it to a 16 because that's what next year will be, 2016. Got the word fun down here, and I put some sticker here and there, and that's pretty much it. I kind of wanted to reserve decorating until after I've put stuff on so I can use whatever gaps are in between to decorate. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to number these or if I want to put the days of the week. So like day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that type of thing. So I have not got my Las Vegas visitor's guide yet. Oh, and I changed my mind on the canvas strappy things that I had shown before. They've disappeared on my desk because I'm in the middle of a project. But anyway, they were going to go on here. So I've put my gaff tape on there instead. I like that. Nice and clean looking. I didn't want to have to wait till I was done to attach those or worry about knocking them off in my bag or whatever. So that's what we've got going on there. And still got my little pieces of aqua teal string sticking out from each signature. It's kind of fun. Alright, I got my sticker orders in, and I put the ones that I kind of liked the most in here as my little set. And then all of my extras I have in this packet here, which I'm going to take with me on my trip to share with my friends. And I told them don't buy any stickers because I have plenty. I won't be using all that's in here because there's duplicates of some stuff, so they definitely can have some of those as well. And like I said, I'm waiting on my visitors bureau book because I have some stuff in there I'm hoping that isn't actually in the book, so I can chop it out and add it in. And if they don't have it in there, I have it on my computer to print out, but I don't want to print it out and waste paper and find out it was in the book because I'd rather have their glossy version. One of the other things I'm working on, this is some black chipboard, and I visited England way back in '93, and I have some goodies from there. One of them is this was a bag, and it was getting kind of beat up from being so old, and I've added a layer of tissue paper to it to give it strength because it allowed the image to still show through but stop the bag from being so pathetic. And I have these goodies over here. This is from something else. These are all England goodies from my trip. And I also have some of those tourist guide book type things where you go to a specific location and you can buy the book that goes with it. And I had originally thought about maybe using them in the book, but combined total they're about this thick, so that plus all the other thing I would add in would make my book really, really huge, I think. And I was thinking about how would I bind them in if I was doing a binding like a Midori, then I think this spine would eventually fall out. I thought about maybe adding a pocket on here I could tuck them into. That might work. I'm not quite sure. I definitely think I'm going to need to just photocopy a few of the pictures from a couple of the books so I can have them, you know, in here. And so we'll see how that goes. I'd show you the books, but I was tidying up in here and I don't know where I put them. So this is my little book that I've started for my Carolyn Dubie little course she's got. And in hers, she's bound her stuff later, but I decided just to go ahead and do mine. So I've got gesso on pages. This one has book text, some masking tape, more book text and masking tape. This was some painted pages I found in my file folder system. Here's some more book text and masking tape, more painted pages, and book text cut in a circle. This was an index card, I think. More painted stuff and book text, and there we go. So I need to get this next step done because I have the video for that now. I'll talk about this in a minute. So because I'm going to Vegas, one of the things you want to do is look stuff right, but you don't want to spend any money if you don't have to. So I found a link out there that had free attractions in Vegas, and it had all of these. Every one of those colored things is something you can do. There's plus one extra here. So these are all stuff we can check out that's interesting. For instance, the Bellagio has the fountains that you can watch, which obviously they don't charge you for that. You can tour quite a few of the shops, of course, like Hershey's and M&M's. And then, you know, there's just a bunch of fun things like that. And in addition to that, I've started a list that I'm going to put on probably a Project Life card. But it is, I've got a couple of lists actually. This is all of our trip information that I'm working on. One of the things we have is some stores that we would like to check out and different things. Here's some places that would be interesting to go to, like maybe the Neon Museum. One of the casinos has a stack of $1 million inside plexiglass that you can get your picture taken with. That might be kind of fun. And then there is a list of things that I want to take a picture of, like certain casinos that are, you know, well known and that kind of thing. I thought that would be nice to have in my travel journal. And then what you're looking at here is actually week 18 of the Documented Life Project. Here's all the prompts, and 18 is over here. 18's prompt is touchy-feely texture, challenges fabric and the fabric of your life. So we have text along the side, and there's some modeling paste here for touchy, and then I have some bits of lace, which technically is fabric as well. And I put these down with Met Gel last night, so they're nice and dry now. I can continue on. So just a few bits of lace on there. I've got a small opening here where I can add a blurb or something, or maybe a layered piece where I get a piece of lace, which here it is, this wide lace here, maybe like this way, cut a chunk out and then have something on it that shows the lace out from underneath. So we're still working on that. And I bought these cutting mats from the Dollar Tree, I believe it was. You get 2 of them in a package. Let me get the package because I bought a couple of them. These guys right here. Instead of 2 flexible chopping mats, these work fantastic as mess protectors. Perfect size for this book. And in fact, I think if I take the other ones and I cut them in half, that'll be a perfect size to use in my moleskin in my Small Delusions book. So that's an idea for you. Go out and see if you can find some of these inexpensive chopping mats. In fact, this plastic's really nice. You could probably use it to make stencils, although going to be kind of tough to cut through. But hey, if you've got good hand strength, you probably could handle it. So let's get that out of the way. And what else is going on? Just kind of looking around me. Oh, I'm going to add these things to that Document a Life page too. I think that would be fun. Alright, so the next thing I've got going on. Have you heard of Canvas Corp? Well, I hadn't really paid attention to who Canvas Corp was, even though I had been buying some of their things, which was kind of funny, because I didn't realize I had. And I don't even know... Yeah, here's one of them. So, it's Canvas Corp. They're in Arkansas. This was a paintbrush I found at Tuesday Mornings one time that I can't actually show you because I have it put away, but it's a really nice paintbrush. They have a lot of products that you can purchase that are plain canvas. They might even be some of the ones you see at Hobby Lobby. I have to check the actual manufacturer on it, but say you went in and you want, say this is a pencil bag and it was plain canvas, and you can decorate it yourself, whether you want to embroider on it or paint or just put patches on it or whatever. Then they provide those kinds of things. They've got aprons and, you know, different size aprons, plain bags, and lots of different things. Well, several years ago they purchased Seven Gypsies, and I didn't know this. And hold on a sec, my camera needs adjusting. Alright, that might be better. So they have Seven Gypsies, and they also own Tattered Angels. Well, last month they had an open call for design team members. They call theirs the Creative Crew. So I filled out my very first application for a design team. And earlier this week, I found out, actually I think it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. I found out that I was one of the ones selected to be on the team. So, yay! My first design team. So I don't know exactly what happens next, but I do know they give you a little bit of shopping credit to use in their store. So I've already gone through and looked at all their things to see what maybe I'd like to have. So when that finally is opened, then I know what to get. They also give us a discount on products when we're purchasing. And I think I also read that you get to have, when I'm going in there purchasing things, they give you, I'm not sure the exact term, but maybe it's crew bucks. But anyway, dollars that you earn within the store because you made purchases, and then you can use those dollars to buy things as well. So that'll be pretty cool. I check-marked a few things on the application that I would be willing to do and was interested in doing. And like one of them that was a little different was visiting antique stores, thrift stores, consignment stores, that kind of thing. And that might be to see what kind of neat displays people come up with, to see you can see how maybe you could use some of their products to create some of this fun stuff that you can find. So we'll see about that. But we have lots of those in the area. Oh, that would be pretty fun. So I had purchased this, I think it's Cachet Daily Roundy book a couple, maybe last month. This is the sticker that comes on it. But they have a page with a box and lines. And then the next page facing it would be blank. So as you have it open, this is what you see. You have a box, lines, and an open spot. I thought this would be a good idea to use this as my Canvas Corp book, because I can put a picture here of what I made. I can have a description of items used, and I can use this as swatches or doodling ideas out on. And that way, as I'm working on my stuff, you know, I can keep track of what products I have used, so that I can put that in my post or in my description below, so that any of you watching know what I used if you need to buy it. So that's what this is going to be used for. And I think I'm going to come up with something on the cover, kind of like I did with my Deco Arts book. I don't know if I'm going to use stickers or paint or what have you, but just a way to remind myself which one this is. And this is being a little weird back here. Oh, that's why. There we go. So I can close it up like that. So canvas cork would fit just nicely through there if I want, or canvas cork. So that's pretty fun. So hooray! Oh, and another neat thing about their design teams, and I know there's some of the other companies do them as well, of course, and they do them quarterly or half a year, and then they put a new request out for design team members. Well, this particular one's for the entire year, so that's pretty fun. I'll have lots of months opportunity to do some projects to show, so be looking for those. I also, Kitty's coming for a visit, by the way. I also had neglected my blog that I used to do before getting really into making all the videos, and I've decided I need to start making sure to pay attention to that a little bit as well. So I'm going to be going back through and reposting links to some of my past projects on here, and I'll put a small blurb and here's my finished picture kind of thing, and that way that keeps that going, because I started out there, and it's kind of nice to have something else besides a video location that people can visit in case maybe the YouTube's not working, or maybe someone just doesn't like YouTube. I won't be putting my chit chat videos over there, just projects, but I also thought it would be a good idea to have a place to post design team projects, and maybe have a couple of photos of steps along the way, even though I'll probably do videos for them. So nice to have multiple areas to showcase your work that you'll be doing with your company. So I think that's about it for today. Oh, one other thing I did get. I went through all of my cutouts and I found all of my things that work great for quotes, and I put them in their own special container instead of being in a file, and this way I can dig through these more easily and hopefully come up with some more funny pages. So those will be on my file folders, and I don't remember if I've shown the two file folder pages I came up with. Actually, they're not file folder pages. I'm tucking out my rear here. They are, trying to grab it. Paper bag journal is what this one is. Now I've posted these pictures on Facebook, but this is one of them I did. So it says bad hair day, just throw on a cute hat. If I've shown these before, oh well. So I gave her moose antlers for her bad hair, and she has a cute hat on, which is actually a light fixture that I've put stickles on. And I had her sit on a little couch, and I gave some fabric stuff as the background. So I got all that on there, and I put some color on her fingernails. I don't know how well you can see it. Got my table hog going on here. Did a bit of doodling on the elements. And then the next one I did was, being the life of the party is great until you need to find the bathroom. So I've got the two kitties there. This is from a Tidy Cats advertisement, I think. And I think the joke is that the litter smells so clean that the cats may not know where you put it. So we have several elements there together, and then the kitties, since they're at a party, they're wearing fun hats and jewelry. And I think Nutmeg's trying to get down right here. There you go. That's a little easier to get down. Alright. So there we go. And then of course she's got some bangles on her tail and her arm there. So that's what I've been doing with all of my parts, making these funny, goofy kind of things. And that makes me happy. Alright. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great week. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you are in an area that celebrates that and you do that with your family. And we'll talk to you next time. And as always, if you are new to my channel and are not a subscriber yet, please hit the subscribe button so you can see future videos of things that I'm doing. Hit the like, share with your friends so you can encourage others to come visit. And you could find me on my other social media via the information below, and also my mailing address, and it's also in the header. If you choose to send me an ATC or a decorated tag art, I'd love to have your art to display on my board. So have a wonderful time, and we'll see you next week. Bye.